Boom. Things change overnight when you thinking right. I beat the odds like I beat on this first fight. Rearrange the whole game with my rugged sound. Say your own name when I come around. Stay on top but remain from the underground.
Fosgate 12.
Yeah, man.
Punch amp.
Man, punch
100. Punch 100 amps.
Rock Fosgate. Lambs on.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I think we in the building. I think we ready to get busy. You gonna throw me off again this week?
Probably.
Welcome to another episode of Bippy and Bullshit, y'all. 124 out the door.
Yep.
I think we ready to get it.
Yep.
Make sure I got that. There we go. Here we go.
Once upon a time, not long ago,
where people rock mics and live life slow. Where laws were stern and justice stood. And these podcasters acted like they were all too good. There lived two cats. And Bippy was the gang. Let's get it.
Right, freestyle.
Let's get it.
This style ain't free.
Never has been, never will be. Coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is about that time. I'm Mr. EMOE being accompanied by...
Let me keep you near to ease away the fear.
And this is Bippy and Bullshit, your weekly podcast where we cover everything from religion, relationship, politics, and there's always a little bit of bullshit.
What?
Mr. Royale, let's get right into it. Gave me a little bit of that Mariah.
419.
I love it. Good shit. No, you be trying to catch me.
A little off guard. See, that exhibit had y'all ready, and then it was like Luther.
You got Cynthia
Luther.
I said Mariah. No, that's that only for one night.
Yep.
I tell you what, I hear.
Patty was on my mind, but I did Patty before.
You did Patty before. That is correct.
Patty was on my mind though. Just
what Patty? What Patty was on speaking to your heart?
Flawless. She just the way she could just do it.
Man,
just standing still. Just
tell you my favorite thing to watch Patty do is some ABCs on Sesame Street.
Yeah.
At the piano.
Yes.
So soothing, so smooth, so easy.
It feel fresh in here.
Oh man, I feel amazing.
Man.
I feel amazing. Vibes are great.
Yep.
Voice sounds amazing.
Yeah, we've been so heavy on politics and teaching them something, which is always good, but it's like a recharge. It's like something new.
But tonight is gonna be teaching.
Yeah.
But I think it's a better teaching than teaching you how to vote, teaching you how to read.
Right.
We gonna get busy. But man, we delayed. Ninja, we made it. More again.
Hallelujah.
You don't get me started.
Listen,
with
the church clap. Like that's
we ain't had a.
That's a key to rhythm is the church clap.
If you can do wrong, and
if you can't do the church clap, you might have a little lack of rhythm going on.
I know some people who can't do the church clap.
Who can't get that double in.
Who can't get that double in and that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like them the kids that couldn't play double dutch.
Like, hold on, right.
So you use both?
Exactly.
Shit.
And the same ones that can't spell, but this ain't the grammar show. Like a lot of y'all adults.
I fuck up sometimes.
That's fine with some errors.
Some quickness of the typing.
Yeah. But like I've seen recently, instead of SPIN, SPEND, like spend. Like I know it sounds like that, but baby girl, like you want to spin the wheel, not spend the wheel. Like we way past there, and there.
Yeah.
Way past there.
The one that got me, somebody was like, I went through it.
I can't imagine.
They went through it. They threw it at somebody. Yeah, they didn't go through it.
Right.
They went through it.
Right. They went through it. Yeah. Like, oh boy. I feel bad for y'all.
And that's what's homeschooling the babies.
Yeah, exactly. And this is the person that's homeschooling the babies.
Telling the baby to Google it, and the baby don't even know what
right,
the fuck
like
Google.
What?
Go. I don't even
Google
know
it. Google sound like guess it. Like just we'll do that another time. We'll drag another time.
We ain't drugged.
We ain't drugged in a long time.
Long, man. You know, like you said though, it's been heavy.
Yeah, it's been heavy.
We had so much election shit. We had so much COVID shit. We got so much shit.
Yeah, I mean, our people still getting killed by police shit, man. COVID shit. Yeah, it's been heavy.
Yeah, man. Let's really. There's so many things tonight. I wanna go over. Let's see.
The phone line is open 777-9311 if you want to call in.
No, there's one I'm looking up right now.
Please don't call that number, y'all. Please.
They gonna call it.
Let's go back to y'all not being able to spell and using the.
Yeah, well, I'm looking this up.
Right. I hate to show my age, but sometimes when I'm on social media, I do have to Google some of these like acronyms. Like, what is that? Did y'all just make that up? Like I know the basics. Like I know what the hell, what the fuck.
Yeah, okay, there it is.
But it's some other shit that I gotta figure out.
Yeah, I'm not good with the acronyms. The STFU at first threw me. I didn't know what shut the fuck up was. But you know, then I got pissed. Somebody told me shut the fuck up. So I mean,
right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, we just deal with so much shit on this show, and you know, before this pandemic shit hit, before we was trying to get the Cheeto out of office, like life was just heavy. And even now, like, and I'm not saying an inauguration changed everything because it sure didn't, because there's so much work to do, but even going places is not as heavy as it used to feel.
The feeling has lightened.
That's a skosh, not much.
Right.
Enough where I can see the dim pin top light at the end of the tunnel.
Yep.
So yeah, and like tonight it's no different. You know, I was looking for something because you know I said we always heavy on the show. Before we get into there's a dude. You ever heard of a cat named Chad Wheeler?
That name sounds familiar. I need to put a Chad. Chad is the Seahawk.
Chad is a Seahawk.
Yeah. Let's talk about Chad.
Let's talk about Chad real quick. Let's talk about Chad real quick. Because you know this is the thing about Chad. And we're gonna bring up Ray Rice and Kareem Hunt.
I don't think I know a black Chad.
I don't know a black Chad.
Chadwick Boseman?
He was a Wick though. Chadwick. He wasn't just Chad. This is just Chad.
Chad.
He looks like a Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
He looks like an entitled douche who's been given the keys to the Ferrari his whole life. Well, Chad Wheeler is the football player, ex-football player for the Seattle Seahawks. Racial relationship with a black woman. Beat the piss out of her. Hospitalized. Broke her nose the whole 9 yards.
Yep. Choked her unconscious 2 times.
This happened Friday.
Yeah.
No, Thursday. I'm sorry. Thursday night. No media coverage. No ESPN. Just chill.
Yeah. Suspended for domestic incident.
No, he was released. They released him now. They released him.
But as you were saying, it wasn't
Ray Rice
right now on Sports Center.
Ray Rice, whose video went viral of him slapping his girl unconscious and dragging her out the elevator, which was wrong. The young guy, can't think of his name, Oklahoma football player who became an NFL player, slapped a girl his freshman year. Draft stock dropped. Nobody would touch him.
And he went to the Bengals.
Yeah, receiver. Something like that.
Shit, I can see his. Anyway, yes, go ahead. He plays for the Bengals now.
Kareem Hunt,
local product.
Got into it with his girl.
From Cleveland to Toledo. To a hotel camera.
Yep, fighting his shit. Kicked off the team. Made national news.
Yep.
The reason I bring old Chad up, because Chad was swept under the rug. Chad is a Chad. He looks like a Chad. Like somebody say, hey, this is Chad. Like, exactly, yeah, that's
Right,
fucking
hey.
Chad. Beat this woman to oblivion, and guess what? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Educate. It's two media, just like it's two sets of rules and two sets of police. Like I say, perfect all the time. Can't fail once because they remember that fuck up for the rest of your life.
That's it. Scarred for life.
Multiple fuck ups, multiple infractions, you'll get looked the other way. Oh, that's just them being them.
Second chance. Third chance.
I want to bring up Chad real quick before we went on through our night.
While he pours, I am very proud of Dez Bryant. I'm also was it Dez? Yes, Dez Bryant. Basically said, Chad, I'm gonna pull up on you. And we gonna stand toe to toe.
Yep.
And I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about this league.
I don't give a fuck about this league.
I don't give a fuck about this check.
I'm pulling up. We gonna stand toe to toe.
When I see you, it's on site.
When I see you, it's on site.
And I'm looking for you.
Yep. Exactly.
Here I come.
Yep. Exactly. So I appreciate that. Standing up.
Appreciate you, bro.
Exactly. You know, I mean,
protect her at all costs.
Listen.
These queens need that.
Listen. Not that I was expecting the person that Chad was protecting on the field to make a statement, but there needed to be more Dez Bryants.
Yeah, Russell, the God-fearing man, should have said something.
Yeah,
Russell,
but expectations is what they are. Expect.
Yep.
Things that other people expect. But yeah, I appreciate this, and I'm gonna pull up on your cool ass
with your bitch ass.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull up on you with your bitch ass. Know, she might not got no brothers, but she got big brother Dez.
She got big brother Dez.
Big X.
I don't know her, but I'm gonna stand toe to toe with
your
ass. Here I come. And you know, it's past unfortunate. The backstory goes that for some reason, I don't know if this was part of their relationship or this was something that he decided to start brand new, but he wanted her to bow to him as she entered the home or the bedroom.
This motherfucker not the royal king of Zamunda?
What the fuck? And
bow down
to Chad? Like
bow down.
Like King Chad left guard? Like what the fuck is we talking about here? And then the second attempt to choke her unconscious he was surprised that the first attempt
didn't work.
Why is that not attempted murder by Chad?
Ray Rice is interviewing now. He tells people about beating girlfriends at NFL seminars.
They gonna turn him to a fucking social worker.
For the NFL.
He
goes around and he tells young players about beating girlfriends and the perils of it.
Yep.
Chad out here committing damn near attempted murder.
Chad doing attempted murder. Come on, family.
Come on, y'all.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
I know we got a lot to get into, a lot to unpack, like we always do.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you see the Wendy Williams movie last night?
I did not.
Enlighten
me.
I was the girl who played Big Wendy. How you doing?
Okay.
She sounded just like an ass.
She did a good job.
She did a good job. But her up. We caught the documentary first.
Okay.
Because we arrived home late.
Okay.
And so we saw the documentary first. I'm probably gasoline draws for this. Wendy Williams looks terrible. And I understand she's gone through a divorce. I understand her life has been hell. A lot of it self-inflicted. Yeah. You know, it really poured some gasoline. Her mom and daddy probably ain't gonna talk to her again because they made fun of her weight and they, doing what black parents do.
Right. Kind of coming down as a way to, go ahead.
Tear you all the way down to the floor to uplift you. Why you can't lose no weight? Mm-hmm. You're too damn fat. You embarrass me everywhere we go. Yeah, the mom was a real asshole. Okay. Excuse me. But the documentary before the movie, I just kept saying, like, Wendy, I want to hate Wendy Williams, but I can't because she's so fucked up.
Really?
Like,
it was some sympathy for her.
Oh, tons.
Tons.
Because she is a train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
The years of the cocaine and the drugs.
Yeah.
And just the lifestyle that she led. Oh God, Wendy Williams was she's a shit show.
So what Judge Mathis said was true.
What's that?
Remember Judge Mathis read her for filth? Judge Mathis was talking about her. Judge Mathis was like, "You a crackhead, and you always been a crackhead, and you need to see some help." Judge Mathis tore her ass up, and of course she had at that time she had the stage to do the proper rebuttal. But basically, Judge Mathis was telling the truth.
Yeah. Oh, they show her freebase and coke and all that other shit. Like, yeah, she was. I didn't like the movie was good. Okay. For a Lifetime movie, it was good. I'll give it a C+. Maybe a point off of B-.
Okay.
It was watchable, but I was disappointed in the fact that they didn't go more on her day. Because, like, one thing about Wendy Williams, like her or not, this is why I hated her. She was very controversial in hip hop.
Very, yeah, her roots. Yeah.
When you think about what Wendy Williams was, the gossip queen, like during the rapper days, like the Nas's, the Biggies, the Pacs.
90s.
Yeah. She was big to New York radio. She was big to that hip hop scene that was growing out of New York. They didn't touch much on that. They didn't even touch much on her relationship with Charlamagne the God, who got his start as a co-host with Wendy Williams.
Yep, on her show. Yep.
So
that is true.
Like, they could have given more. They really focused in on her relationship with her ex-husband, who was a shit show. He was a shit king.
So TV Wendy, like from now, TV to now Wendy.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. It wasn't hip-hop born Wendy. It wasn't interviews with the Woo. Didn't touch on her alleged one-night stand with Method Man. And at first I was like, nah. But then I was thinking, Meth probably smacked. Because back in the day,
Meth was 23.
And Meth was fucking everything. Like, he was the Method Man.
He's the Method Man. He's 23.
So, yeah. So I gave that. Yeah, maybe. But it was just a whole bunch of how you doing.
Probably not the time and place, but every time I seen Wendy on TV, I always, like, dip down to see if I could look at her neck. Because I just could not believe that.
She's a big gal. She's a big gal. And she talked about that, being the fat kid and the reason she lost so much weight because she went on the coke diet. So,
okay.
Here at Bippy and Bullshit, we do not recommend that you go on the coke diet.
The coke and no food diet.
Don't go on the coke diet.
Don't go on the coke diet.
It's a bad place to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
But other than that, it was decent.
Okay.
It was decent.
Yeah.
I think we have done enough of current shits. They happened.
They happened.
Yeah, the Wendy Williams shits, and then the Chad Wheeler.
Fucking Chad.
You fucking Chad.
I don't understand. It ain't for me to understand.
It's not.
First shot of the night.
You got your bottle.
I'm drinking right out the fucking bottle.
See, man. King of the Black.
Just drinking. Let me put the label out.
You know what's funny about it, though? On this show, I do so many tequilas.
Yeah.
So many tequilas.
Mm-hmm.
You are just Stone Cold Crown Royal Black.
Stone Cold Crown Royal Black.
Because tonight, another new bottle of tequila that's going down this. Smacking. It's delicious.
Yep.
First shot of the night.
I wouldn't know what they do if they discontinued this. I wouldn't know what to go to.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. That's your shit. That's your shit like that.
Yeah.
Went some funny shit. First shot of the night goes to, in the recent year, we have given more attention to blackness. Black Lives Matter, Say Her Name, standing up in unison of black people. Our black is beautiful. Our black is being portrayed on TV. Our black is in national commercials, even though it is interracial relationships, but it's a lot of black being seen. Tomorrow, in less than 1 hour and 41 minutes, it will be February 1st, which starts the annual celebration of blackness known as Black History Month.
Correct.
So with the last 7 months that have gone past us, with the last year we've been through, with a woman-elect vice president that is of color, with a past president 4 years ago who did an 8-year term as president, being the first black elected president. Are we ready to teach Black history different now or no?
And the new.
And to the new. Black history. That was a man-sized drink, son.
That's it. Yeah.
I saw you take it. I was like, yeah.
I just really just like it is. Like hot, cold.
Yeah, I like my
burners.
I like my tequila.
Nothing, just black.
All right. So this is a me and Royal collab.
Yeah.
You went to St. Martin, I went to St. Teresa. Mm-hmm. Same school, different name. From there, I went on to Mount Vernon, money earning Mount Vernon. And I took the black approach to schools. Went to McTighe, went to Rogers. Very culturally diverse. But every year, this time of year, you remember going to school and going to your teacher's classroom, February 1st? It'd be Harriet Tubman, mm-hmm. Martin Luther King,
Marcus Garvey,
Booker T. Washington,
Malcolm X.
No Malcolm X in my school.
No.
Thurgood Marshall.
They had the basic Malcolm X, and I'll talk about that in a minute. They didn't go until what he did in his totality. They just had him as a figure, but continue on.
We talked about slavery.
Yeah.
We talked about these great black people in black history.
Yes.
And we totally skipped over the civil rights movement. And not really skipped. We didn't go into depth of the civil rights movement. And now, homeschooling, I see a lot of it still being taught the same way. They threw Barack in there, thank you. Threw a couple other black figures in there.
They used to have Colin Powell in there.
No, I'm old though. So
yeah.
Colin Powell wasn't one of the big black the figures at my school. Like, it was the basic blacks. And that's fucked up to say, but it was the basic blacks.
Basics. Tubman, King, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Underground Railroad, slavery, I Have a Dream, Lift Every Voice and Sing, had the Black History Month banquet.
Gosh.
Where we sung the national black anthem.
Right. Had to learn and sing that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a couple spirit days where you get to wear the panhellenic colors, red, black, and green.
Nope.
No exposure?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah. It was basics.
The basics.
All right. Let's talk about diversity. And I'm not talking about diversity in your job. I'm not talking about diversity in black and white, Mexican. I'm talking about the diversity in blackness. We had a year, didn't we? Say her name. Breonna Taylor. I Can't Breathe. Multi-million-dollar endorsement making high-powered athletes stopping sports for justice. The road leading to the White House, Black Lives Matter Plaza or way.
So important. That's an understatement, first of all. Secondly, what kind of upsets me is the fact that there were so many Breonna Taylors that we lost this year.
So many George Floyds. Tamir Rice. It's so many us that we lose to that.
Right. So now we're here under different, slightly better circumstances. And now we had this opportunity to redo, revamp, and revitalize Black History Month.
I think it's due.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the same old 80s decor.
Yeah.
So I guess when I look at the new Black history, where does Colin Kaepernick fall in place?
He's done it all as a leader that a leader should do.
Where do we really bring up the truth and the meaning behind the Black Panther Party for self-defense? When did we talk about the CIA infiltrating the Black Panthers and disbanding them through drugs and coercion? When do we start those Black history conversations? When do we talk about the real history of Blackness in America to our kids?
Why are there millions of people that are just learning about the Tuskegee experiment? Why are they just now learning that the government killed Huey? Right?
The government killed Martin Luther King, and the family got a settlement, and people don't no clue.
No clue. So all of those basic ass, let's put up some placards on the wall, let's do an art project type teaching that we were taught. Those aren't the things that we need to pass down to our children. They are going through a period of trauma, not only with COVID, not only with homeschooling, but don't play your kids short, regardless of age, about what's going on in the world and why they are so different from the rest. They know, and you are the first person that has the opportunity to tell them the truth, tell them the details. This is one of those things where we don't want you to let the internet teach your children. What conversation ain't hard? It's going to be a hard conversation because, yes, although they may not be shoulder and shoulder with other kids that don't look like them, aren't raised like them, or act like them, don't you want to arm them with the facts of the things that you go through and that you know what really happened? Don't you think that they should know on their level why the last president was so different from any other president and why it was specifically targeted to people that look like you? Mr. Moore is going to watch a movie tonight, American Skin.
Yeah, I was told by my co-host that I need to watch American Skin. And you're not the first person. Like I've been hearing that all week.
Mm-hmm.
You have a son, you need to watch American Skin. You have a son. Yeah, we have to go beyond our history books because our history books are not teaching us history. They're teaching a story.
Their story.
Not a history. Or, his story. They're not teaching the facts.
And it's fucked up because although I haven't given my children the full scope and the full book, I have spoon-fed them information because I want them to be able to receive it and react accordingly.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's difficult to tell a 9-year-old little girl that, back in the day, they did this to us because of this. Like, that's difficult to process, right? And then you also have to shield from the agenda. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to stray, but one of my daughter's favorite characters on TV, her choice came out as gay over the weekend.
JoJo SWAT.
JoJo Siwa.
I thought it was SWAT. I don't know.
It's all right. You ain't got no girl.
You ain't got no girl. No, I do. And she's a fan. Yeah. And she went to the concert.
Yeah.
And she wears the
I done bought the bows. I done bought the bows. JoJo Siwa.
Pound out to the black dads who buying bows.
Right.
For daughters and from Justice.
Yeah, Justice, yeah. JoJo Siwa collection. The JC Penney. JoJo everywhere.
JoJo's everywhere. Have no clue. Don't know what
exactly.
You're saying. I just know she wears a big ass bow in her head.
Exactly. So we're going to reel it back in because that's just one of the many conversations. I was using that as an example of using this Black History February date as a springboard for you to open up and teach something new.
Yeah, I had a teaching moment at work. We were talking about conspiracy theories and we were talking about murder and assassinations. And a coworker of mine was talking about the Kennedy's assassination.
Uh-huh.
And well, it started with the moon landing and how I said that the moon landing was real. And they were like, oh, no, I was like, no, it wasn't. I was like, it's too many things that show it wasn't real. But You know, then it went to the Kennedys, and then I went to Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Bobby Seale, Huey P. And I'm like, you know, these are all people who were murdered by our government. And he was like, what? No. I'm like, yeah, these are people all murdered by our government.
Murdered them.
Anybody who was going to invoke a change in race relations and bring our people together, they murdered. I was like, do you know that Dr. King's family sued the United States government and won in a civil suit? You know how much they were awarded, though? And I had to go back and look this up. You know how much they were awarded in this case? $100. Because they didn't do it for monetary gain.
They did it to win.
They did it to prove that their father was killed by a corrupt government. We don't need, and they could have.
Yeah, right.
That's like getting hit by a garbage truck.
Right. The key was to show guilt.
I'm about to bank the checkbook on you, Mom.
Yep. Nope.
We don't need that. That wasn't my father's message. We just did it to show that you guys were corrupt.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the fact that Martin Luther King, before he passed away, was one of the most hated Americans in the country. People didn't love Dr. King. They loathed him. They hated him because of his message. They hated Dr. King for what he was trying to accomplish. His later speakings before he was murdered, you know what he was talking about? Black financial freedom.
Yeah.
That's scarier than any.
Right.
That's scarier in Americans' eyes than any lift every voice and sing. Because when you start talking about your own black dollars and your own black community and your own black businesses and your own black banks and doing away with something that has been designed to keep you down and oppressed, we got to shut this up.
Yeah. Like these folks were murdered for organizing for their own people.
Bringing about change.
Just for trying to organize it. And then when it got traction, they shut it down. So if you need a comparison, just like Robin Hood and GameStop, somebody said, oh,
why would you bring that up?
These folks can make money this way. And then the powers that be said, oh no, shut it down. Shut it down.
You know how mad I am about that?
Hey.
You know how pissed off I am about that?
You say you get $1 million idea every 6 months is what I saw online. Every 6 months, whether it's just a smidget or it's the whole picture, you get $1 million idea. Something just like the floppity fish thing that I'm upset about. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Okay.
Tell me about the floppity fish.
Real quick, floppity fish, and then we got to reel it back in. We got to go Robin Hood, then we got to get back to the new Black History Month. So the floppity fish is a toy, and it's a fish that you can put cat litter in. And when it feels your cat approach, it flips and flops, and it entertains the cat for hours.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
Millionaire. A fucking toy for their fucking cat that they don't have to do nothing.
Flippity flops.
The flippity flop fish.
I'm gonna look that shit too.
Robin Hood.
Google them shits. So you guys who don't know, there were a bunch of guys on Reddit who decided to flood the market without hedge funds, without brokers, into GameStop. GameStop's stock last year was at $18 a share. And if you know anything about GameStop is it's one of the last video game stores in America. You can go in, you buy video games. It caters to everything nerd, video games, t-shirts, clothing, toys, $18 a stock.
Magazines, all that shit.
Yeah, all of it. These people decided, hey, we're going to go buy up all this GameStop stock and raise the price. And at its height last week, GameStop stock, which started at the beginning of 2020 at $18 a share, was now moving for $365 a share. And when they closed it down, it was at $194 a share. There was a kid who bought 500 shares of GameStop. GameStop stock is now a millionaire.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, this isn't right. No, it's pretty much what you guys have been doing with the stock market for years. We figured this shit out. We put some money in GameStop stock to make sure they stick around for a little bit, and we made a bunch of money in the process. And there was nothing illegal about it. Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely going to get on the phone with my stock lady on Monday and be like, yo.
What happened?
How you fuck we missed this, yo?
We missed the GameStop.
How the fuck do we miss not being millionaires in a week?
Right. Yes.
Sadness.
Taking it one step back in, King was talking about financial freedom for Black people. Mm-hmm. And that was one of the reasons where they decided that was too much.
That was enough.
The same with EMOE and the Black Panther Party. They tried to criminalize the Black Panther Party when really it was about feeding, clothing, and educating
its community.
And
the right to bear arms and police their own.
Yep.
Because the police brutality in Oakland, California at the time was outrageous.
Was outrageous.
Feed, clothe, educate, protect. Second Amendment right.
That's it.
Killed him. Do you know J. Edgar Hoover, who was the head of the
FBI,
said the most dangerous thing to American today are the hippies and the Black Panther Party. And they must be stopped at all costs.
This is the FBI.
The Federal Bureau of Investigations wants to stop someone who wants to feed, clothe, educate, and protect its own people.
Right.
Oh, and on the other term, people who fuck and smoke a lot of pot and just live lives freely. That was the most dangerous people in America. They stopped that's that whole "Make America Great Again" thing shit. Yeah. That's what they meant. Take away free thinkers. Take away love.
Take away self-sufficient cultures.
Because they are the most dangerous thing to America. Kind of sounds familiar, don't it?
Absolutely. So that self-sufficiency branch that we gonna step on. That. And we tried to flip Black Friday. We shared our Black dollars. We did some things directly.
We've done it 2 years in a row now.
2 years in a row
since we started this show. Mm-hmm.
Successful in the short term, in the long term. Here we are here again.
How many of y'all went back to Monets?
Right. Man.
Mr. Johnson's still selling fruits and veggies even in the winter.
Yep, it was popping when y'all was posting at Mr. Johnson's. Y'all ain't went and seen my man in a while. That parking lot ain't packed.
But you back at Monets.
We're back at Family Food. Yes, a lot of Black workers there, but
they ain't Black owned. You'll go to the hair store, but you sure ain't been to Piles in a minute.
Yep.
Hair alert.
It's funny. I was in Family, and I said, "Do you do cash back?" The owner from the lottery line is like, "No cash back." I was like, damn,
pimp.
Like, damn. Like, from the bleachers.
No cash back.
Anyway, let's talk about being self-sufficient and networking.
Is that our second shot of the night, or that's sort of first?
We still talking about Black History Month, but I'm down. Let's continuation. And one.
All the kids yelling out. And
one.
Continue.
Networking is a thing, or the number one thing that should be our culture's focus. Not only for Black History Month, that is where we're going to start, but for the continuation of our new or our changes that we must take care of.
We must network.
It's
imperative. It's something we must do. It's something that we have quit being crabs in a barrel, and let's realize that we are sharks in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to my Chris Bear this weekend, and her sister runs a business. She sells macaroons.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a macaroon.
Okay.
Never. Don't even know what a macaroon tastes like.
Mm-hmm.
But I just ordered the most expensive macaroons that I've, and this is why they're expensive.
Okay.
Overnight shipping is like $12. Okay. So that way I make sure I get fresh macaroons.
Fresh cookies. Mm-hmm.
The macaroons themselves for a dozen was $18, fair price, because when I saw them today at Costco was something like $30 for a box. Mm. So I'm getting fresh, tailor-made macaroons for me, strawberry.
Right.
And the shipping. I'm not complaining about the shipping. I'm not complaining about the price because I am helping a Black business start. Mm. Her other sister sells hair conditioner. She sells sea moss.
Okay.
Another avid listener, Tara P, sells coconut oil. My cousin just dropped a do you like jalapenos?
Yes.
You like hot sauce? Got some for you.
Yep, absolutely.
My cousin is starting his own jalapeno hot sauce line. And I tried it, and not because it's my cousin, Carlisle Compton. That shit was smacker. Mm. But it's the networking. It's the keeping the Black dollar in the Black community. It's the conversation. It's not the, where you get that from? Oh, I don't even know, player.
Right.
Do you know somebody? Right. I might. My cousin Cameron, he agreed to do, he's done all of Bibby and Bullshit's photos.
Yep.
Since we started.
Yep.
Cam has done all of our photos. He is our cameraman. He is now doing my engagement photos. Mm-hmm. We have to start networking. And I'm not talking about that fake shit that they doing right now on Clubhouse. I'm sorry. I got the app. I've listened. What did you call Clubhouse, Brody?
Man, somebody's pimp click, gangster click.
My man, no, I'm gonna tell you what my man really called that shit. He said it is a dick sucking contest.
It's a dick sucking contest. That's what it is. Yep.
And because every time I jump on to try to like get a feed for it, mm-hmm. It's a bunch of people just talking loud and ain't saying shit
about themselves
and what they can offer,
or
how great they are.
Exactly. Yep. Clubhouse is a dick sucking contest.
Yep. I don't need a dick sucking contest. I need.
Somebody is laughing right now. Look, I told you.
Yeah.
It is
because we need networking. You need your car fixed. I got a mechanic. You need plumbing done. Mm-hmm. I got a plumber. You need a deck redone. I got somebody who does decks. You know, today we got a snowstorm. Your Brody here bought little homie from the hood who did snow.
Pulled up on him.
Yep, jumped out the car like the big homie should. About to put some money in your pocket. Here goes some hair in your bag.
Yep.
Go do my man snow. He knocked it out too.
Yep.
With a shovel. We'll whop the bam.
Yep. And was about to get another one.
Yep.
But the snowblower was already working. Yep. And
you gotta find an intimate room, and I don't mean romance.
Say it again.
Talking about Clubhouse. You gotta find the intimate rooms. You gotta find
a dating aspect to Clubhouse.
It's a little bit of everything. Like, you know, me and Chris were sitting around the crib, right? And she listening to this app. And like the app, like at first they were talking and it was like I said, and then somebody talked about some sensual shit, and then they got into relationships shit. Not relationships. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Wow.
You said no romance, but like every conversation that I've been in or listened to, somebody end up talking about fucking.
I mean, but ain't it enough places to find love already? You got to
Tinder,
Clubhouse, Tinder, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Nah, TikTok they dance. No, but what's the one? Farmers.
Farmers only. 3 baths a week. Who wants to fuck a farmer?
Nope.
But another farmer.
Nope. We're not going there. We're gonna talk about networking because the thing is, you know, and this is no talking shit. This is no hyping up the situation. Between the two of us, we know Toledo. We can find you whatever you want, legal or illegal, good or bad.
The key to networking, and this is the seed I want to plant for y'all tonight. The key to networking is casting a net.
Absolutely.
Hence the word net. And then you let it work.
Let it work for you. Absolutely.
I say that because
speak on it.
Casting the net doesn't mean that you'll have tangible results. You may not get a fish, but the key for us is to ask.
To ask.
Is to post, is to call, is to inbox.
Talk to your people.
Do you know? Can you help?
What you got?
What you got? And then it's a couple things that we really got to focus on in our new Black history. First is our finances. We have to network about our finances.
And not all of you people who have become credit repair experts overnight.
I
don't need your $90 pyramid scheme about fixing.
I don't need comment your name and I'm going to bless you. And then I comment my name and you say inbox me. I know. We need to ask about our finances. I got $10 to invest a week. I need to lower my interest rate on my car or my home. I need to do anything but ask. The key is to ask. Because the thing about crabs is crabs got pride. Every crab want to be the big boss crab.
He want to be the biggest crab in the barrel. Absolutely. I got one invite left on Clubhouse. Get at me. See? So toxic with that. Toxic. Funny though. Love you for it. Nope. But again, y'all got two sitting in my box. I ain't even sat out yet. I'm gonna send you one.
No.
Yeah. And we gonna start our own room. Fuck you. Don't come here with no bullshit. That's what we gonna call it. But it's like we have to. Because see, with me, like, yeah, I'm an open book. What you need? I got people. I got people who got people. Like, we can really get you there. Like, if you need a house, right now, I know 3 Black realtors in Toledo alone. I got 5 around the country. You looking to move to Texas? I got my homeboy. If you looking to move to Atlanta, I got my homegirl. If you looking to move to Florida, I got another homeboy. Like, what are you really trying to do? Like, if you need your taxes together, like really together, I got a sister in Houston that will work with anybody, anywhere. She that good. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, I don't need you to give me the hookup on Jordans. I don't need you to give me the hookup on, oh yeah, it's first month of 2021. I ain't bought no shoes. I'm really coming off my habit. Yeah, and if anybody know me, that's big for me. Like, because, you know, even with that, like you talk about the crabs in the barrel, we talk about investing, we talking about networking. That's not a network for me. That's something that, even though my shoe collection is tangible, because we were talking about this too, like my closet, I can do real numbers with my closet, but when we're buying stuff, let's not buy for the culture and for the people. Let's buy for generational wealth. Everything that we do when we network should be setting up.
Oh, comments jumping.
Oh, hold on. There's a bearded Black man reading to women before bed.
In Clubhouse?
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Come on, son. That's what we doing right now.
That's what we on.
So it's not a dating vibe, but see, that's where I have a problem. So Clubhouse is the OnlyFans of voices.
Oh. You need to call in. Call in, motherfucker. Whoever you are, call in right now. Because you own it. You got some wine or some liquor over there. You own it tonight. I don't know who you are, but call right now. Call. Hit that line. Hit the line.
Oh, God. It's truly the OnlyFans for dudes.
Clubhouse is dudes only fan.
Yeah, that's right. Hit up Saria if you need financial advice. This is what I'm saying. the people we know. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Here we go.
Caller on the line.
Caller on the line.
Hold on.
Let's see how it sounds.
No,
just give us a second.
Give me a second.
Hold on.
Because
just hold on. Clubhouse.
Hold on.
Fucking with no Clubhouse.
Hold on. I gotta hook the I gotta add the roadcaster.
Lonely now.
Wait until tonight,
girl.
Call back in, caller. I think I got it now.
Wait a minute.
I think I'm ready. Yeah, like we need all that shit. We need how to. Y'all heard the ringtone.
Make it through.
Caller, you there?
Hold on.
Hello?
You almost there. I can hear you. We gonna get our together.
Hold on. Here we go. Caller, you there?
I'm here.
Yes, it worked.
Yeah, caller, it worked. Look at that shit.
It worked.
Okay, so you talking.
State your name and where you from.
What? P in the place of motherfucking D.
Say words, son.
You calling into the Sweat Hotel, Tara from Mississippi.
I was calling to tell my baby I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to lie and be on Clubhouse listening to sexy voices and everything. So
you be in club.
For real though.
You be in Clubhouse.
Listen, you ain't about to play Clubhouse. Listen. It's a bullshit. I wholeheartedly agree. They have rooms where people are doing shooting their shot, right? Like literally, I'm interested in such and such, and they be like, all right, such and such, you about to talk or say something? All right, drop in her inbox, and then they move on to the next person. That shit is ridiculous.
And you know, I just got the ed. That's not true. There's insider info. Mr. EMOE, please. Anyway, and there's
a lot of positivity though too. You know, like there's a lot of networking, which is really good depending on how you use it.
Well, here's the thing. And when I first heard about Clubhouse, I heard good things. I heard positivity. I heard about being a good place for networking. But then it became, you know, like any social media platform, like with Facebook. Facebook was good to catch up with friends. And I guess, you know, here's a toast to the new trip we going in.
But what's even better about it is you ain't got all that bullshit ass chat shit either. Like you just simply have to either speak out or you gotta listen, and that to me is cool. And I actually was a part of a group one morning, and now they have it every morning, but just where they were offering encouragement or just drop something, share something, whatever.
Word.
So like I shared some, my something I was struggling with, and like they ended up just dropping me knowledge. People was reaching out to me later on to this day, like yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And that was weeks ago. So it's like there's some positivity if you find it, but there's a lot of bullshit.
But that's every social media platform. Like every social media platform has something where it starts off with good intentions and then it becomes something slutty, nasty, and viral.
Yep,
like a lot of the
things
that I heard on Clubhouse, it sounds like a Wu-Tang concert. It sounds like a rap concert. Hey, motherfucker!
And you know what, EMOE? That means you gotta follow some different people because that's the bullshit you picking up.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think I follow like 5 people.
Yeah, like you just gotta play with it a little bit.
I don't. But see, here's the thing. I don't have time to play with it. I don't have time because here's the thing. Like, and this is the bad thing about social media. And like, we were gonna say this for another show, but like, we got a couple minutes to dive in.
Mm-hmm.
These platforms are for uplifting and everything else like this. But you come up with bullshit. The bullshit outweighs the good. Like even in the world, there's so many good causes going on, but the only thing you see in the world is bullshit. And this Clubhouse shit, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's some positive things if I dive into it. But
yeah,
would you say to the world, who has time to dive in?
it's just one of those things that everybody about to get on for a second, then it's gonna die down, and something else gonna come up. And so TikTok. It is what it is. Like I'm not on it right now. I'm not on it all the time. I was on it because I was like off work for a while, but
get your ass back to work.
If I catch something, I catch something. Like right now, the little reading thing, like it's hilarious because people request songs or even recipes, and they like. There's this one dude on there who like he'll read it in a Jamaican accent, and it's just like to hear a song in spoken like language. It's funny. So you get. I mean, I be in there singing to myself and shit and everything. Like I requested a song once. But
let me ask you a question.
Really cool.
Let me ask you a question though. Like on some real shit. So, like for you, I know you. So like it might have been cool, but you don't think some women are on there for the sexual gratification of the masturbation of the temptation of the nation to listen to some in her mind, like in her mind, dark bearded, sexy man reading.
They're probably all up in their inboxes.
Absolutely. If you're asking me to read something to you because I have a beard, I'm in your inbox like, what it do?
But you know what? Some of the guys don't have. They have wives. I think I know one of them niggas is gay. I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, ninjas. We don't use the N-word.
Hiya.
What the? You know he's gay, but
he reads things with character. Like, who cares? Their sexuality doesn't matter. They're just reading it for entertainment. It's not. But they're not. I mean, it's just so many good vibes. Like they're showing love and just saying.
And that's that. And you know what?
Everybody.
The comment says depends on where you go.
Where the reading resides.
Where the reading resides. You stupid as fuck.
And you know what the rule is? And the rule is, if you want to put in a request, like, cause what they do is they'll bring up like 5 people to the stage who raise their hand, and then they make their request verbally, and then so they can even request that they want a certain person to read it too, and then they take them off the stage and they just keep rotating it like that.
Okay. Some of these rooms are dropping jewels. I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think so.
But like just on Facebook, Road to 700 is cool. Like there's sites, there are people who are really out there for the information aspect. But the bad thing about this social media thing, like so many things that are meant to be good are turned into something so nasty, wicked, and vile. So yeah,
just be because it's just about what y'all was just talking about, that whole crabs in a barrel bullshit. Like that's what it's about. Everybody want to be better than everybody.
Everybody want to be better than everybody, and you not even.
So yeah,
and you really not shit though. Like on some real shit. Like if you put yourself against everybody, you really not popping on nothing.
No, just that I don't think people realize that you can't be hopping forever. Like you hot right now, but you need to start. You got to think about the downfall. Yes, yep. No, and for the next person coming up, because they got to carry this legacy. But you'd rather just try to stay on top rather than putting them on game. Like that shit, that's whack. That's why we fail.
You got to realize you will never be on top forever, and then when something comes besides you that you see that is hot, give them the jewels and the knowledge to move on. Like one thing about this podcasting game that me and Mr. Royal talk about, we are constant. Even though the COVID hit us last year. We didn't produce for a couple months because of the uncertainty. Mm-hmm. Just like most of the movies in America, we've been at this shit. We've been doing this shit. We have up game, we've down game, we've won some shit, we've lost some shit, but we've been constant.
Perseverance.
And if you want to know how to do this, yeah, we got you. Come through. Come through on a Sunday night and watch what we do. Watch the magic. You know, my homegirl, Anitra Cherie, she's a local artist here in Toledo. She sings with the Soul Hustle band. Mm-hmm. Shout out Soul Hustle. Shout out Anitra. She's also starting a podcast.
Sweet.
And she was like, I want to come watch y'all because of the consistency and how y'all been doing and the shit that y'all been bringing. Like, I just want to watch. And that's cool. Like, you can't be like, oh, I'm not going to show you how to do a podcast because you're not about to take my shine and you're not about to do this. Like I said, and goes back to an earlier comment I made that I didn't finish my point. Sorry. Me and Chris Air was talking, and she's talking about her sister who's doing her conditioning thing, and she was like, some girl is biting my style. And it was like, it's enough people doing shit like, my girl not the only person doing CMOS.
Fair.
But she doing CMOS and she doing her numbers. She got loyal customers. She got people who come back.
But truthfully though, let's be real. You can't have all the business. Are you even equipped to take on everybody?
Right.
No.
Look here, man. It's so many pork chops on the plate, man. You ain't got to knock nobody's off. Just keep eating. You be all right.
You really ain't even got the manpower to do it.
No, not when you're doing shit out your kitchen by yourself.
No. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, I just had to call and say that it's really kind of dope. The vibe was dope in the clubhouse. Just find that vibe, and if you don't, that's cool too. But if you get a chance, find a vibe. You'll be like, okay, yeah. But as any other app, this same app is good for what it's good for when it is. But when it ain't, that's cool too. Shit, I'm off of it.
Say word.
I'm glad.
Man, thank you, Carla, for calling in therapy and the place to motherfucking be in the building as always.
Place to be. I love y'all, man.
Man, we love you too, man.
We love you too, for sure.
See you soon. All right, y'all be cool.
Peace.
I'm about to break it down in the Sweat Hotel.
Why do you keep doing that? Why you keep going keep sweat on me?
That was our call in.
I was listening to that shit earlier.
Because they call in from they call in from nowhere, Louisiana, like Keith.
Hey baby, how you doing?
I threw my panties on the stage in 1989, and Keith just be like, "Oh yeah,
oh girl, I love that.
You sure it was your panties?"
Love you for what you say, baby.
Yeah,
I listened to that shit tonight. Like Keith just talking like, Case. Oh my God, I love your music. You're just amazing. Oh, thank you, baby.
Is that all you want? Oh, okay.
Keith, you just keep giving us hours of your time and love. We love you. Oh, baby, I love you too. All right, darling. Next caller.
Do you have a woman? Oh, what do you mean? Keep killing it. I swear.
But see, even like that with the networking, you have to. Everybody has something that you need. It's not a secret. It's tangible. Ask.
That's the key to networking, is casting the net. You don't have to you don't have to go to one person, get the hookup before it to be successful.
You gotta ask multiple questions.
Because when you ask 3 people who can redo my bathroom and you come back with none, and then a month later your cousin just bought 3 houses and he needs 5 bathrooms done, then you have somewhere to go.
Right.
So it's for now and for later, right?
We have to. It's so hard to get people to understand. Like, I'm not giving you a hookup. I'm not giving you a discount. I'm giving you a service. I'm not giving you the Lolo. I'm not giving you the homie. I'm not giving you the Mahomes discount. I'm not giving you the Aaron Rodgers discount. I'm giving you the proper place to be. And that's so many things we want. The good look. No, man, just get the look.
Just get the look.
Because I swear to God, if you take the look, I swear the good look will come from it.
Yeah. That's how looks work.
Absolutely.
That's how looks work.
Absolutely.
You can't turn a bad look into a good look.
You just need them.
Period. You just need to have them options. And that's what this is about. Recapping on the education part and the networking part. Those are things that we can do better every day and each day for this new Black History Month.
Absolutely. Because there's so much Black history being made. Even with the inauguration, the young lady who did the youngest poet, Black, white, or anybody else to speak at the inauguration. It's so much Black history being made. It's so much Simone Biles. It's so much, even though light-skinned female Jesus is not my friend. It's so much Black history being made.
Poor Cardi.
Poor Cardi.
Been quiet lately.
We have to uplift it all. Can we? And then I'm off of it. Can we talk about the importance that hip hop has played in history?
Absolutely.
How hip hop took the mantle of R&B from what's going on in Fight to Power. We don't have songs like A Change Gonna Come. And here's a movie for you to watch if you haven't watched it yet. One Night in Miami.
I'll put that on my list.
One Night in Miami is a fictitious tale of Malcolm X, Jim Brown, Sam Cooke, and Cassius Clay before he became Muhammad Ali in Miami after the Sonny Liston fight, because they were all there and they were all friends. And they did hang out together that night. This was a fictitious tale of the here is the fictitious tale of what their conversation was. So
I'm gonna definitely check that out.
And it's amazing. It's about choices. It's about friendship. It's about standing up against the norm to do you and to be a difference maker. Our Black history now, where does Spike Lee fall in? Where does John Singleton fall in? Where does it's so much Black history that's not Black history, but it's poignant Black movements and moments that need to be addressed and talked about.
I think what you're trying to say is we are the gatekeepers for teaching that middle piece. Like, we were taught about the Harriet Tubman through MLK piece. We need to teach and talk about the MLK piece up into the current piece. Let's just say Obama, right? Just as an example, just to give y'all a visual of the timeline. We need to talk about how hip hop played a role. Yep. We need to talk about FUBU and the guy that you see on Shark Tank, what he was doing back here and what he does for his community right here and right now. We are responsible for teaching this part, right? Not forgetting this part, because like you said, people don't believe the Tuskegee experiment existed. People don't believe about Black Wall Street and the bombings in Oklahoma. Like, we need to teach that part as well. Facts. But we get a chance to write and reciprocate this part right here as well.
Said, sir.
Yep.
I dig it.
I do.
I definitely dig it. Well, like we said, we had some fun, but we definitely had to educate, because we're not gonna make a mockery of Black History Month. And some people I know who do it is funny. They do the jokes about the first person in Black history to run a 10 in spades and shit like this. Yeah. But let's really talk about the Emmett Tills. Let's really talk about the Black happenings that were trill. There's a great movie coming out February 12th on HBO Max, Judas and the Black Messiah.
It's a must see.
It's a must see.
It's a must see.
It's a must see because it got Lakeith Stanfield in it.
Yep, it's a must see. Yeah.
And I'm sad I don't know a brother's name from Get Out, because he's a phenomenal actor too. But I love Lakeith Stanfield from Atlanta. He was phenomenal.
Yep. Absolutely. And Get Out. Both of them were in Get Out.
I took a Black history class in college. Was the best class I ever had. Yes. Facts. Yeah. Facts. I took a Black history class in college, and that was the first time I ever really learned about Black history from a short Black lady who really ran it up on me. And I was like, damn. Right. I felt like, we talk about movies, higher learning. Higher learning is still so relevant to this day. And that movie is over 25 years old.
Absolutely.
It's still relevant to what we go through today as we can't be telling about our hookups now, girl. Don't do that.
Delete.
But because then everybody gonna want to hook up, and we don't want that pressure therapy. Yeah, good look on that HBO Max. Good look. But I was not aware of so much Black history and so many Black facts and so many Black things that have been done in the past that are still followed today. And if you watch Higher Learning, you know Malik, played by Omar Epps, comes into a school as an athlete who's a star, and that's all he knows. And then he meets upperclassmen, Ice Cube, Busta Rhymes, and them, and they really teach him about the Black experience. And he's guided and pushed by Lawrence Fishburne, who was a professor.
Professor, yeah.
We all have one professor that changed our ideology and pushed us to be better than what we were the day we walked in this class.
Yep, absolutely.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Man, I think we did our job.
I think we did our job. I think we are really primed for next week as well.
Yeah, because we got Valentine's coming. We got
Valentine's. The Super Show is next Sunday. So
the Super Show is next Sunday.
We'll be doing something different.
Yeah, Super Bowl. So we're gonna be.
Yeah.
I think I might take that Monday off.
Might just okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Can't be remiss. February 2nd, the realest Aquemini I know is gonna be born. My Aquemini. My crisp air, happy birthday. Love you. Great weekend this weekend. Yeah, man. We went to Benchmark, our favorite restaurant, ate up, had it for breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Had a great day, had a great Black love experience for the birthday.
And bought a dog.
And got a dog, man. Welcome Prince to the family, motherfucker. Prince is like the chillest dog ever. Like, he's really Prince. Like, if Prince was in dog form, it would be my dog.
Be your dog, Prince.
Because he just comes in. Are you gonna pet me?
Then he rolls out.
I just want to be petted.
That's it.
Have you purified your hands in the waters of Lake Minnetonka to touch me?
I'll see you later. No barking needed.
He doesn't even bark. It's rough. He lays down with the Prince. Hi. I was like, oh, you really are Prince. Okay, cool. So yes, oh my God, just in time to catch the Blackbeard me and me reading. Jesus.
Right on time.
Bet.
Do you rub the screen as they read? Like,
oh, I ain't fucking with y'all.
I'm gonna send him some coconut oil.
Man, do you give him, Instagram, do you give him batches?
Do you give him little batches? DM me your address.
Did you give him $1 or a $5 badge for his reading? Oh God.
Some beard oil.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Clubhouse's OnlyFans.
It's a verbal OnlyFans. Fuck it. For free. Ninjas.
No.
Always looking for the hookup.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I betcha. And I betcha. I betcha.
Can't hide love.
Can't hide love.
Especially on Clubhouse.
Fuck on Clubhouse, like Mary had a little lamb.
Oh,
her fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, her lamb was sure to go. Tyrone! Rubbing his beard on the screen. Jerome!
He ain't even got a beard.
Peter Piper pecked his pickle. and the crowd goes wild. Y'all be hitting the like button in Clubhouse like, oh,
and the crowd jumped over the moon. I'm going to give you a reading from the Book of George / Clinton.
Right.
There once was a man from Peru who went to sleep in his canoe. He was dreaming of Venus, pulled out his penis, woke up with a handful of goo. Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
Oh, on that note, fucking go.
I'm turning mine off.
Man.
I gotta go.
Well, as always, I am Mr. EMOE.
Stephen Royal, the man of leisure.
Oh, shit, this has been Bippy and bullshit.
Cha. Snap.
And we'll catch y'all next week. same bad channel, never same bad time. Because yup, we are unapologetically and definitely black in this business.
Absolutely,
man. We'll holler next week.
I holler.
Peace.
Peace. So black.
Y'all decided us the fuck up.
Yeah, y'all decided.
Fuck it.
Y'all chose this life. Such a read.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in. As always, we appreciate, we love the support. But now the important part comes in. As always, you've already listened, you've watched. Now share. We are available. Everything. We are here on Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, Google Music, SoundCloud. You can go back and watch this episode again on YouTube. Man, give the word out.
We always available.
Always.
Inbox, call, text. You can get we reachable.
We reachable, like for real, like really get at us, man. We, like I said, and you know, not to flambeaus, not to talk shit, but man, we've been doing this for a minute, and this shit ain't stopped. And it's hard pressed to find this, man. You know, everybody want to do a podcast, but chemistry like this don't come every day. It don't. You don't get this. Y'all doing it for the people. We do this for the culture. We are the people's champ. You know what I mean? Junkyard Dog and the ROC, man. We like Steve Austin and The Rock in their prime. You know what I mean? So do the hard part now. Like I said, you've done the easy part. You've watched, you've enjoyed, you've laughed, you've interacted. Now get it to the masses. They need to hear it. Best kept secret on the web right here. You know what I mean?
One share can change your life.
Can change your life. I mean, we already got the love from Uncle DL. So you know what I mean?
Yes.
Keep bringing those in. Keep bringing those in, because honestly, that's all we need.
Yes, one.
Just one. One shot. You give us one. You give us one shot. You see how the ones went up in unison? You give us one shot. You know we're gonna knock it out the park. Anyway, y'all have a good night. See y'all next week for that Valentine's Day, that Super Bowl episode, the whole Nina Ross. Yeah, I gotta go be a dog dad real quick because I think Prince is in the bed. So I gotta find out which bed he's in. All right, man. We love y'all. Peace.